All right, guys, welcome back. Another episode of Orbital. Rockets just sadly lost to Brooklyn Nets. Harden finishes with 58 points tonight, so double 1 point more than 57 performance last night or on Monday. He finishes with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. Rivers pours in 13. Tucker has 20. So does Eric Gordon in his return from injury. Only played 21 minutes and had a team high plus minus of plus 20. So 21 minutes, 20 points, 20 plus minus. Pretty impressive for him coming back. Nets finish with Jared Allen having a 20-20 game, 20 points, 24 rebounds. Joe Harris pours in 17. Trayvon Graham has 21. 00, not even going to try and say his name. 14. Russell has 10. DeMarre Carroll has 22. And Spencer Dinwiddie has 33 and 10 off of the bench. Really impressive performance for them. Teams do combine for, I believe, over 105 attempts from three tonight. Rockets do miss 47 threes, NBA record. A lot to digest here. What did you kind of see?
It was a really depressing loss for Houston. It seemed like we had the game really under control in the third quarter. You know, they were beating us up about 8 halftime. So in the third quarter, we really turned it on. Harden had a great quarter, really stepped up his game. I think he only had like 14 at the half, and at the end of the third quarter, he had 36. So he had a big quarter. But then the problem was in the fourth quarter, we let the Nets score 46 points. We had a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and the Nets ramble off a 46-point quarter, and we scored 37, but we had a 9-point lead. Halftime, we still had a chance to win the game at the very end. Harden had a bad, kind of step back three. I mean, he got it off, it was open, but Spencer Dinwiddie had some crazy threes right before that leading it up. So it was just a turn of bad events. We were up with, I don't even know how much, plenty of points, like 7 points with a minute left or something. We definitely were in control of the game, let it slip, and then even had it in control again at overtime and just let them slip back into it. And so, and one that's not going to rebound. So Harden easily could have scored 60. It seemed like he kind of gassed out at the end of the game. Really just, he was passing the ball. I don't think he took a single shot in the last 2.5 minutes of overtime. So he kept passing it up, and Nunnally, first we just signed him today. He had a clutch shot in overtime, so we'll see if he's going to be a part of the squad for now. Like we were just talking about Daniel House and how his contract situation, now he's not playing, he's in the G League right now, so we're negotiating contracts with him, and now we literally have no one playing. It's like we have Gerald Green coming off the bench. Eric Gordon had his return. What do you think about him? He did pretty well.
Well, there's a couple things to digest you just talked about. So one, the whole kind of story of the game. Nets do start off really hot. Rockets are down 15. They come back into it, really competitive for a little while. Second half does end with them down 8, like Brooks said. And a lot of that was their defense on Harden, I thought. And the way they were playing with Jared Allen and kind of playing, 4 guys are going to man up, but Jared Allen's going to kind of roam the middle, stop Harden from all of his driving and everything. And really kind of prevent the Rockets from doing what they like to do, and that is ball screens to get Harden onto a center, really kind of having him just roam the middle, mostly guarding Nene down there because he's not as much of a lob threat as Capella is. But that was really important in locking Harden down and having Harden perform pretty poorly in the first half. Only 6 for 19 at the half, I believe, was his field goals. 1 for 7 from 3 and only 1 free throw attempt. I thought was really impactful. Of course, in the third, Rockets have a 40-point third, really kind of pour out, like you said, or really get ahead, like you said. And then Nets come storming back. Dinwiddie hits 2 crazy contested threes, which were amazing to see out of him. Going to overtime, like Brooks said, they're in control, but ultimately give it away. When you said about Gordon, they had him on a minutes restriction tonight. It's what Dan Tony was saying. He's saying he's feeling a little sore near the end of the game, so they don't play him any more than 21 minutes. But like I said, when I did the recap, his 20 points in 21 minutes, shooting over 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and knocking down all 4 of his free throws. And he looked pretty. He had the dunk in the first half. That was pretty impressive to see out of him coming back from a knee injury, as well as just shooting really accurately from the perimeter. But his plus 20, plus minus, in just his limited amount of time was really impressive to me. I like what I saw out of him.
You bring that up. He had a plus minus of 20, and then the only other positive guy was Gary Clark with 3. Then you had Marcus Chris with whatever before, but just a minute situation. Mm-hmm. And Harden had -8, and then PJ Tucker had -17. So Eric Gordon really gave solid minutes. He got some good shots up. and really took the load off Harden for a little bit whenever Harden can wrestle with it. Harden still played over 40 minutes tonight. He really only played 34 on Monday night, so it wasn't like he had played a bunch in that 57-point win. But it's unfortunate that the narrative, I hope, tomorrow and sports centers and stuff isn't that like Harden's doing too much for his team, because the problem was he didn't shoot at the very end. He didn't take the ball inside, and we needed that. And Gerald Green missed a clutch 3 to tie it up in overtime, and then we had some missed shots with multiple players. So problem was, I don't know if it was sort of gassing out or what, but we needed him at the end, and he was doing everything. He should have saw it over 60 though. So Harden.
Do you think that's more Harden, or do you think that's more of a testament to how the Nets played defense on him?
Well, they were doubling him every time,
absolutely.
But he still could have taken it inside earlier on. Like towards every play in overtime, they were definitely doubling him. Mm-hmm. But as soon as he was switching up, because he would just stay at the top of the key and just kind of push off his guy, run at the very end to get the ball. So he could have taken it right off the screen, but he was kind of just sitting around, let a double come. But Austin Rivers had an in and out 3, and then Joe Green had a missed 3. So, and the play before that, he kicked it to Nunnally, who made one. So, PJ Tucker also missed a couple critical free throws. Harden missed 2. He still made over 20 though, which is crazy. So, overall, good performances from him. Just terrible at the end how he couldn't lock up that W, because now we're slipped to 5th seed and 5 games back from the Warriors, who are now the 1st seed again. So it's a grind, and I think we're only 2.5 games back from being out of the playoffs. So every win counts, especially right now. So coming up, we got some tough games.
Yeah, you talked about Nally's performance tonight. Coming in, 10-day contract, right, fresh today. Still scores 9 points. Does hit what we thought was probably going to be a dagger 3 in overtime, but ultimately wasn't.
Yeah.
But seeing stuff out of him with the whole Daniel House situation, him back in the G League now, his 2-way contract, 41 games he was able to play under that contract, now have expired. Haven't agreed to a new contract with the Rockets yet. What do you think is going to happen there? You think that's a quick deal?
Definitely got to re-sign him. Something quick's going to have to happen here. Trade deadline coming up soon too. We're definitely going to have to try to get him back, or some other help from guards and big men. There's talk about Robin Lopez, him getting bought out. He wants to go to the Warriors, but who knows? So there's a lot of moves that the Rockets could make. The Hawks, I saw a report saying that they're really trying to trade Jeremy Lin and Dwayne Dedman. And a lot of interest for those guys, which both of them would help out. Obviously Kent Bazemore too, but we've talked about him plenty. And so the Rockets schedule coming up, we got the Lakers, which is going to be a must-win on Saturday night. Good thing LeBron's still going to be out for that. And then we're playing Philadelphia, which is going to be kind of tough. 2 series back-to-back marquee TNT matchups on Saturday and Monday.
Yeah. And you talking about the Hawks and their kind of fire sale that's going to go on. Adam Fromel had an article come out today on Bleacher Report talking about his 6 early predictions for the 2019 NBA trade deadline, and one of them was how Atlanta is pretty much a big seller in this market with Dedmon, with Lin, with also Bazemore. Pretty much any of those 3 guys would help the Rockets right now.
Yeah.
Lin probably the least. Dedmon would be a great addition, considering he can stretch the floor and also be a post defensive presence. I think it'd be great. And he's only 28, 29 to my knowledge. So he's a great replacement for Nene, while also not really sacrificing a whole bunch of 3-point.
Yeah.
And I think it would only take about, I'm not sure of his salary right now. Obviously you have to give up a 1st-round pick or 2 second-round picks. Maybe you can conditionalize it to where it's a 1st-round pick, or it turns into 2 second-round picks if it doesn't get used. You know what I mean? So I think if I'm trying to take talent from the Hawks, I'm going for Dedmon over Bazemore or Lin. What do you think? Are you more Bazemore or what?
Well, Bazemore is kind of a tougher contract, stiffer contract, especially picking that up. His player option's $19 million next year, so it's gonna be hard for us to pick that up, and we're gonna have to give up more for that. So no, I'd probably say Dedmon, especially with Capella being out right now. If we make a jump on that, but it's not gonna really help our 3-point shooting. And also there's an NBA record again. Most 3-point attempted, I think it was 1 out of 5 or something. So it's a new game.
All right, guys, thank you again for watching. It's been another episode of Orbital. Rockets do lose tonight. 145 to 142. Do finish in the 5th seed in the West right now, sitting at 25 and 19 on the season. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're going to start trying to do game time tweets from the Twitter, and then obviously go to Instagram for your recaps, both at Orbital_the. Rourke, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, we got a depressing loss. Got to pick it up right here against LA. Put us back in the right direction. We got Toronto next week, so we got some teams coming up ahead. We got to really show out for. So now's the time to push it in the West.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep.